All right, so I wanted to come on here and I wanted to just ask a couple questions. I want to give y'all the opportunity and the space to be able to, come up with your opinions on me. Kick me back give me some feedback. Maybe I'll be going about things the wrong way. Now, one thing you should know about me, bro, I have attitude problems. I've always had an attitude problem. You want to know why? Because I've always known when you have attitudes, more times than not, people know that they gave you an attitude, right? Attitudes just aren't something that's just innate, right? They attitude is something that's got to be brought out of a person. It's not just an innate thing for somebody to just have attitude. There's a reason why, meaning there's a catalyst. There's someone brought that out of you, right? So my thing is, well, up until I'll describe it this way. It's two different chapters, right? Pre 2020 and post 2020. Now, pre 2020, I had a lot of anger issues, attitude problems, but I was able to bite my tongue, stay in control of it, this and that. Because I had outlets, I was more social and had social circles. I had more outlets to be able to just walk away from things and just, kick it to a friend or associate or somebody like that, or a mentor or something. Kick it to them later on, and kind of process and deal with it that way. Now, post 2020, not so much. Post 2020, I turned into post 2020 is on some ABN stuff. If you're from Texas, you definitely know about ABN. Now, the reason being is when you spend 25 to 28 years sitting in conviction, letting all types of different spirits interact with you, convict you, speak with you, pick at you, provoke you. And when I say spirits, of course they're using vessels, right? So this is, long story short, so when you spend that much time in an environment like that and you find your legs or your balls drop, or you stand up, or however you want to put it, you mature, you decide enough is enough, you draw a line in the sand, however you want to express it. But whenever you get to that point and you start checking everything that's violating, you start checking anything moving that's violating, you're gonna have a sour reputation, bro. So I do have a reputation. I've made a reputation for myself for doing too much, for not going along to get along, for not being a team player, for being disrespectful whenever I do give people a piece of my mind. I've created this type of reputation for myself, if y'all get what I'm saying. And I'm just gonna give y'all a quick example. Now, this apartment I'm staying at, it belonged to LT, a woman. She a woman, LT. On her 50th birthday this year, April 2nd, there was a little situation here. And the situation was almost every dish in that kitchen is dirty, been stacking up, and sitting there for about 2 or 3 weeks. That was the situation. Now, LT, this is her apartment. LT my father's girlfriend. When I first got here last year, January 25, he was living here too. He don't live here no more. I mean, he'd be in and out. He might stay a night or two during the week, but he don't stay over here no more. He stay at his late mother's house, my late grandmother. You know what I'm saying? But his LT spot. Her son, she got a son. He 25. He stay here. Now, I don't have no kids. I know I'll be on the internet talking shit, just like I went on the internet yesterday. I said, if I gotta clean up behind you, you my kid. And I hate my kids because my kid's nasty, right? So, she got a son. He's 25. I've been here since January 25. I stayed from January 25 till about this time. The end of July, actually. So from January 25 to, we'll just say June 25, I stayed here, right? Now, the thing is, the agreement was $200 a month. That was it, right? So when I got here, $200 a month, $200. I told her, cause as soon as I got here, I got a job. My dad was working at Goodwill. I was like, bro, just put me on up there real quick. So as soon as I got here, I started working a job. And I told her, I was like, look, my first check, if you allow me, I need to get my license back straight, because at that time my license was suspended. So I told her, you know, my first check, I'm probably not gonna be able to pay you if that's okay. Now, if it's something that you need, then all right, cool. Let me know. I'll pay you, and then I'll just save up to get my license back. But the way it sits, I'm gonna need pretty much my whole first check to get my license back. And she was like, that's fine, Tim. That's fine. You take care of your business. I said, cool. So January, by the end of February, I wasn't working at Goodwill no more, bro. Now, come the end of May, early June, I started working with Amazon. However, the whole time I was here, I had not seen her son wash a single dish, clean the bathroom that me and him shared. Barely even seen him do his laundry. Like, I hate to, and bro, not for nothing, loyalty, this and that, bro. I will tell people the same shit in their face that I said in front of this camera, right? So don't think that I ain't never told him about himself. That was a whole thing about the situation that happened on her birthday, April 2nd, 2026, this year. Right. So last year, I'm here from January to June. And my thing was, bro, I was not raised to be dirty, bro. I don't know what it was. Like, my mom treated me, I can't say she treated my siblings, but she definitely treated me like an army brat. You know, how drill instruction might be on your ass if you run, be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got all the extra details, all the extra duties, you do all the extra shit that ain't nobody else got to do. You know, everybody else clean, all they got to do is clean dishes. But when you clean, if you just go do the dishes, it's not good enough. Why is the stove dirty? Why is the microwave dirty? Why is the outside of the refrigerator dirty? Why is the inside of the refrigerator dirty? Why does the pantry have dust bunnies in the back? But everybody else could just do the dishes, sign the log, and be out, and they good. That's kind of how I was raised, bro. So when it comes down to it, I know when I'm being provoked. I know when I'm being monitored. I know when I'm being this. I know when I'm being that. I know what you're doing before you even think to do it, because I also can